Okay, so we started a little bit of retrieve, and I'm just going to show you how to progress that on. So we were just doing that sort of a play retrieve really with Devon. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about how to start formalising the retrieve. So I'm using a ball, which is Ted's favourite thing in the whole world. Now if you are doing this indoors like I am, it is a good idea if you've got hard floors like I do, that you've got a rug or something that you can practice, because you don't want your dog slipping on your floors. So first of all, I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's trained, and then I'm going to sort of work backwards from there. So I'm going to get Ted to heel, good boy, and sit, wait, throw my ball out, okay, fetch, good, here, sit, good lad. Dead. Good boy. Good lad. So you can see there, he had to wait. I threw the retrieve out. He came back. He did jump up. Now it's really important that you don't come down too hard on that really, because you want the dog to come back to you. But obviously I didn't say anything, just pushed him away, got him where I wanted him, and then gave him the command to let go. So just thinking about how we move from a play retrieve over to a more formalised retrieve. So the idea is that we want the dog initially to not run for it. So I'm going to get him to heel again, good boy, and sit, sit, good lad. So all you're going to do with your dogs is just put your finger in their collar, okay? Now initially a dog that is untrained will try to run for the retrieve. It's important that as you throw it out, let the dog watch for it, let the dog see it, but don't let go of the collar. Now if they're jumping around and going crazy, what you don't want to do is let the dog go. So wait until they're calm, collected, and looking at the retrieve. Okay, go fetch. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Dead. Good lad. Good boy. So everything has got to be nice and calm. So you're just initialising that sit-stay into your retrieve to begin with. In fact, to be honest with you, this sort of front room training is really good to start the retrieve. I mean, lots of people go out, they do these massive long retrieves in wide open fields. And to be honest, even with trained gun dogs, that's not the way you should start retrieve training. In a front room like this, nicely enclosed, where the dog can't go wrong, they can't disappear with the retrieve, they can't go off and bury it anywhere, they've got to bring it back to you. So that's really, really important, okay? Again, we have to keep things nice and positive, we have to keep things nice and fun. So we're just going to show that to you one more time. So I'm going to get him into heel, good boy, Ted, and sit, good lad, sit. So remember, we hold on to the collar, okay? I do understand that your retrieving might look very different to this, but obviously my dogs are all trained, so it's very difficult for me to show you. So I'm going to throw the retrieve out, okay? I'm going to hold on to the collar until the dog is calm and collected. It's not very far away, they're not going to miss it, okay? So it's just over there. I'm then going to send the dog, okay, fetch it, good boy. And then I'm going to show him where I want him. Now if they come in skew whiff like Ted has, I'm going to just turn around and bring him in where I want him. Good boy, and dead. Very nice. So obviously the delivery needs a different type of training. So you train that separately to anything else. So delivery is trained separately. But we are looking at just the sitting at the beginning there. But always try and encourage a nice straight delivery if you can.